Good morning, world. Good morning, Facebook. This is Flame Monroe, and it's coffee time. I am having my coffee. I'm at my girlfriend Yolanda's house, you see. She has a different view than I have. But I had to come here and spend the night because the children were here last night when I got off of work at Julius. So, the questions today are like, I had a bunch of them. And now you can also watch me on YouTube. I'm upload all my videos to my YouTube channel, which is Flame Monroe on YouTube, and then you can get it from there. Anyway, so one of the questions asked was, can a straight guy be in a relationship with a transgender woman, male to female, and still be considered straight? However you feel in your heart or your mind, that's on you. I can't tell you how to feel or what to feel. Uh, I ain't gonna say it a different way because titties made me a top. I promise you. When I was just a bunny, when I was a boy with no body, no work, none of that, I was the bottom. I got some tits and the straight gas just came in, just opening it up like Bristol Palin, just legs stayed open, just giving it up. Like, so I was like, well, there's no need for me to even have to learn how to douche no more. Because all the bottoms is tops and all the tops is bottoms for somebody else. Question number two was asked by a young lady. She asked me if her boyfriend has a secret Facebook account. How do I feel about that? He has a dummy account and he's not using it for business purposes. Yeah, so what's the purpose of that? Because that just sounds sneaky and underhanded to me. And this is uh, 2015. You need to be upfront with everything. So I don't know if I like that. It just sounds shady. You know? Who you trying to fool? If you ain't making money off of it, it kind of defeats the purpose. Thirdly, I got asked the whole question about the Cheryl Underwood thing back in 2005. Okay, so let me tell y'all about that. What it was is Shirley and I had had a tumultuous past. When I first started doing stand up, I met her and AJ Johnson, and she was very rude to me. She tried to call me out. In fact, I was on house arrest at the time. She tried to call me out, and I blasted her. Ooh, and I blasted her, and she never liked me since. So when we did Comic View in New Orleans in 2005, which was my second time doing it, she was very rude. She didn't come to the green room to address the comedians. See, you all weren't there for the live taping, but a lot of real comedians that were there can tell you that she didn't come to the green room to meet and greet. She was very dry to people. She was tearing down major comics on stage if their set wasn't good. She was just very non-personable. And in fact, her show and my show, when I was on there and called her Wesley Snipes, which she uses that joke to this day, was the highest rated show in BET Comic View history, that one particular show. So what people don't know is that that did wonders for my career. The problem was at that time, my kid's mom had left me and I became a single parent and I was devastated. My heart was broken. My mind was crazy. So I couldn't go on the road and leave my babies because it was a choice. Do I take my career? Do I take my kids? I chose my children. Thank you. Even though it's been a struggle. So I'm very proud of her though. You know, look at what she's accomplished. She's on the talk. She's on Steve Harvey. She's a millionaire. She's doing her thing. She's doing her thing. So good for you. Kudos to you, Cheryl Underwood. I do want my 10% for my Wesley Snipes jokes that you use all the time though. Then they brought up the question about Black America, the whole Black America system. What happened? Why was I dethroned? I won Black America in 1996. I was dethroned in 97 because at 4 o'clock in the morning, I received a phone call from a young lady. I'm not going to say her name. She's a very popular girl. To tell me that I had a booking, or she got me a flight to leave at 6 o'clock that morning to go to Mississippi for a prelim. It was only like 3 or 4 prelims at the time. So I was like, okay, well, give me the name. Because I knew it was already shady. And it's not that I wouldn't fly on a stunt ticket. I've flown on many stunt tickets. But at least I know the person who's getting it so I can backtrack or know the name so I can try to clear myself. Because had I went to jail on that stunt ticket, they weren't going to say Miss Black America went to jail. They was going to say Flame went to jail for flying on a stunt ticket. So it just never sat right with me, so I didn't go. So Gerald Stevens, who was the owner of the pageant at that time, had an issue with me about going to do that pageant and not going to the prelim. I was like, I'm not flying on that ticket. I don't know who did it. So when I did find out about who got the ticket, it was some Asian name. Yeah, I don't know any Chinese folks that's affiliated with the Black America system. Let's just keep it real. Y'all not finna send me to jail. So we had words, and he dethroned me and asked me to send him his crown back. I did, in as many pieces as I could. So that was that whole deal. But I have no bitterness or hate towards the black marriage system. It's 19 years. That was 19 years ago. And the last question asked was, how can I tell if my husband or boyfriend is gay or straight? Let me explain something to you that I've done in my stand-up routine many times. If you're sitting with some guy and he's very uncomfortable around gays or transgender and he can't look at him, he's sitting with his arms folded and he has an attitude, the issue is not with the queen or with the gay guy. The issue is with your partner or your mate or whoever you're with, because we can't make you nothing that you wasn't. That's just the truth. So the demons that you're fighting is because you're looking in that mirror and it's bothering you. Cause it's not my fault. You're not upset. You're excited, and I understand. You know, a lot of these queens are lovely and pretty. Some of these hoes talk too much and tell all the secrets, but a lot of these girls are lovely and convincing and believable. And to know that you can go down there and there's a tool for you to play with, oh my God, it has to be exciting, especially when you're a blessed girl like some of us, and the tool is long. So I absolutely get it. Please join me tomorrow in Houston, Texas for Miss Essence International Pageant with Remington Ross, Stasha Sanchez, and Kayvon Iman. It's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Doors open at 6. The pageant promptly starts at 6:30. I'll be the pretty red bitch on the mic. Look for the red hair, the orange hair, the neon green hair, and maybe I'll wear some black hair because I'm feeling like a regular girl. But I'll see you then. Catch you tomorrow on Coffee Time. This is Slay Monroe. Peace, and I'm out.